Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a treat for you guys. I have 6 options, 6 messages from Spirit that will, be addressing whatever Spirit thinks you should know. This is advice, this is perhaps a prediction, this is perhaps something you should be aware of, maybe even a warning. I have no idea. I'm just gonna roll freestyle. And if you, at the end of every reading, find that your concern has not been addressed, I will pick a few cards for your questions. So we're going to do the reading, and we're going to see what Spirit has for you. And at the end of every reading, I want you to think of a question, and I'm going to get the specific answer to that question. So it's set like a double reading. So you get your message from Spirit, but you also get your question answered. So, you might notice I'm wearing a unicorn. There's this girl on YouTube. She does pick a card readings too, and she starts off every reading with "Welcome to my baby unicorns" or something like that. And every time she says that, I really want to strangle her because I'm not a fucking baby unicorn. But today is a good day to be a unicorn because I have a brand new deck of unicorn cards which we're going to be using today. So I'm really happy and unicorny and all that stuff today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being silly, but I thought it was so cute, so I decided to wear it. I might be in my 30s, but what the fuck, right? So let's just get to it. Remember also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'm almost at my goal, so that means that I'm gonna go live and do free readings for all you guys, and for those who are subscribed, of course. And I can't wait to do it, so get to it if you haven't subscribed yet, and also like this video if you got any value from it. Remember, it really helps me out, so I would really appreciate that. And I've also asked something new if you want to. However, it's really not necessary because I do this for the sake of helping out. But if you want to tip me, I decided to put in an option for the buy me a coffee as well as donate to my channel. So feel free to use that if you think that you find that you have enough money for donations and tips and such. But remember, it's really not something that's required. It's simply if you want to, it's simply as a nice gesture for appreciation of my readings, okay? Today we have the 6 options as I mentioned. So there's the clear quartz, aragonite, apatite, amethyst, selenite, and this beautiful smoky citrine. So you can choose your option. I'm just going to go right into it, starting off with the clear quartz. Let us see what the Spirit have for you today. What is the message that your spirit guides have for you? Might be concerning your situation that you're thinking about, or it might be something completely different. Let's just see what comes up. It says hope, stay positive, the worst is behind you, look up to the light. Adventure, dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, or move to a new location. Okay, so this might make sense to you, but we're going to see what else comes up. Either way, I'm assuming that you might be in a bad place, like in a place of probably feeling low or feeling hopeless about something, and your spirit guide want you to know that you should really just remain hopeful. There's an adventure for you, okay? Wish. What do you want in your life? What do you wish to change? So you're probably standing at like a crossroads about something, and they're wanting you to look at the signs, okay? So they're giving you a lot of signs for which way to go, and perhaps you're seeing that or perhaps you're not. Either way, now is a good time to make a decision, I think. Yeah, you'll know in the morning. And creative. Okay, so sometimes I think this message is specifically for you if you don't feel like you're well rested and you might be stressed out. So Spirit wants you to rest a little bit more, because if you're well rested, you're more, you're gonna have a better idea about what to do. Okay, relax until then and share and creative. Okay, so if you are in any way creative, Spirit is really encouraging that, to keep doing what you're doing because you're doing well. And whatever you're doing, it's sort of like it brings happiness to other people, okay? So it's kind of like spirit stroking your you know, just your shoulder, saying, well done, just keep up the good work. Okay, let's see if we can ask the Lenormand for a prediction. I usually use the Lenormand cards for more like specific predictions, because they're not as advice-y as other cards. They're more like in what's ahead, like in the near future. So let's see what would be ahead for those who chose the pile. This site. So something sudden. Okay. Oh wow, sudden happiness. Sudden happiness. See, what might that pertain to? Something maybe about your health, about your body. If you're like dieting or something, you're gonna notice that you've lost weight or that you've toned up or something like that. Let's see what else. And okay, moon. So this might be having something to do with the moon. We just had like a full moon. Maybe this is you having had some kind of epiphany or revelation. This full moon was very powerful, you guys. I've not only but I've noticed a lot of people have had like this major transition. It was like it was hell up until that full moon, and then today it was sort of like released. So I think what the message for you is that there's some kind of really, really positive sudden change for you because of this full moon. So if this makes sense to you, please write me a comment, because I had that sensation too about, you know, feeling like I was about to choke. I mean, it was like I was suffocating. But today I'm feeling good. So maybe that was you guys too. Either way, there is something about you having to keep hope and keeping up the good work with regards to whatever creative project you're up to. Okay, so or if you're not up to it yet, you know, you're supposed to begin it, because maybe that's what you're undecided about, whether or not you should pursue this creative endeavor. And I think this is a heads up for you guys. Okay, let's just see. One sec. Give me a minute. So if your question wasn't answered, let's see, what would your answer to whatever question you have be? Okay. Oh, so the answer to your question is you're so close. You're so close. Oh, the outcome will not be exactly as you think, but relax, all is well, okay? So that was the message for you guys. If that made any sense to you, please write me a comment. I always love to hear your stories. Sometimes if I feel like, you know, I need to help you out, I do pick out a few cards for those who write me comments. Well, I don't usually do that, but I've done it a few times, and what I really want to help you. So if there's something you want to share with me, please feel free to do so. I love to hear those comments, okay? That was your reading, guys. If you chose this beautiful aragonite, let's see. What is the first message from your spirit guides? What do they want to address for you through this beautiful unicorn deck? Let's just see what comes up. We have innocence. Take time to play. Okay, so you guys really need to have some fun. Innocence and patience. Okay. Well, patience is sort of like the universal message, right? You know what I mean? You're always learning patience with whatever you're doing. So it's one of the big struggles of being a human being, because we are so impatient. Forgive. Okay, so you have to let go of something that made you angry. And love from your parents. Maybe you have to forgive one of your parents, and maybe something with that is coming up for you in your life. Let's just get one more. Curiosity. Okay, so maybe you're similar to pile 1. Perhaps there's something you're curious about, wanting to start some kind of project, and this is a heads up for doing so. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Let's see what else comes up. Joy. Okay. So your spirit guides want you to know that one of your what your purpose here is, one of them, if not the purpose, is to bring joy to other people. What was that? I had a tarot card in that. To bring joy to other people through help, okay, by helping them out, okay. Also, we have something with the past, which to me relates to this forgiveness card. So there's someone you have to forgive, and I'm actually thinking now that it might not be your parents, but it might have something to do with them telling you that if you want to recharge your batteries, if you have a good relationship with your parents, it's a really good way to recharge your joy and recharge your, sense of well-being, to spend time with your parents, and that might actually give you the strength to move past whatever blame or anger you're holding on to. Write me a comment if it just makes sense to you, okay? Now, let's see. Let's ask the Lenormand if there is some kind of prediction for you in the near future. What will be happening for you guys in the near future? We have the Tower. That might have something to do with work. The Star. Okay. So stars are all about, esoteric. Maybe you work with something that has to do with esoteric, or maybe it's your hobby. And Letter. Okay. Well, funny enough, I mean, it mentioned this this thing with having, some kind of project that you're probably wondering if you should start. And I think the first thing I thought is something about messages, about esoteric messages. So something similar to this. Maybe you're wondering if you should start something similar to this. Maybe you're wondering if you should buy that deck of tarot cards. And I think you're being encouraged to start that that passion of yours, that hobby, to actually make it happen. If not that, you might be getting a positive message with regards to your work. That might be some kind of promotion. Either way, some kind of, it's about messages. This is about some positive messages coming towards you, having to do with the work that you're currently doing, or having to do with you starting a new kind of project, a new kind of work with regards to messages, okay? So let's see, if your question was not answered, what would the answer to that question be? That was fast. Rapid progress. Okay, so let's just get one more card for that. Ask your question, and let's see, what do the spirit guides want you to know about that? What they want to tell you. Okay, so water is going to help you out, which is cleansing. Okay, slowly but surely. That's your answer. With water will help. I have to tell you that either this means that perhaps you're not taking too good care of your body, which is lowering your vibration, and drinking a lot of water. I know this is a cliche and people always tell us that, but water can do miracles. And also, water will help, if you know what I mean when I talk about manifestation through water. So when you take a glass of water and write a note on that water, you're actually programming that water with that the word that you perhaps have. If you know Masaru Emoto, he made this, one second. Masaru Emoto or something like that, he made these glasses with water. So there were these messages that made the patterns inside the glass change. And when you drink that water, you're actually drinking the energy of that water. So say you have a glass where you put on a sticker with the word love. If you let it, if you just let it, stay for a while, perhaps it's covered up with something, so it just, stays inside that energy, it stays inside the glass. You're going to drink that water later, and it's actually going to give you the vibration of love through that water. So that's your advice for whatever you want to manifest, okay? But slowly but surely. I think that might be perhaps your most important message. Rapid progress, I think that's pertaining to something else, and I don't know why they are wanting to give you contradictory messages, but you might know what that means. So it might have something to do with you changing really fast lately. You're having a lot of progress with yourself, with working on yourself, and what you're wanting to happen is going to happen slowly but surely because of that progress, and you might want to help it along with the water, okay? That was a weird message. Anywho, who's to say Spirit always wants to tell us what they want to tell us, and it doesn't always make sense to me, but it might make sense to you. Okay, so if you chose the apatite, let's see, what does Spirit want to tell you? What is the message from your spirit guides that they want to either give you advice or make you aware of at this moment? Too many. Too many. They want to make you aware of polarity. Okay. You have to do some shadow work, you guys. Gentleness. And you have to be patient with yourself. And magic. Okay, so I think you guys are being encouraged to do some shadow work. I think you've been postponing dealing with some dark stuff within yourself, or perhaps you're wanting to forgive yourself for something, but you can't really do that because you find it too difficult to get past that guilt or shame. So the spirit guides are telling you to be gentle with yourself, and also that you have to really believe in miracles, because there's a lot of magic around you, but you're not seeing it. Let's see. What is the message for you from your spirit guides? Talents. Okay. Decisiveness and future. Okay, so you really have to make a decision about something pertaining to your future, and perhaps pertaining to some kind of talent that you have. Maybe you're being encouraged to go for that career that you're thinking about, and stop being so indecisive about whether or not to take the first step. Or it could also be, to take that step towards healing yourself and integrating that shadow side that they're wanting to mention to you. Okay. Let us see. I have no idea what your circumstances are, but we all get to a point in our lives where we really need to face that darkness within ourselves and integrate it. Okay. Just be yourself. Yeah, that's beautiful. And talk about your feelings. Okay, so I don't think this necessarily means you have to talk about your feelings with someone, but this could mean that there's someone you need to confront. Perhaps also with the polarity card, this is not a love reading in particular, but polarity is representative also of those who, we have twin flames, all of us, but those of us who know our twin flames, and perhaps we are having some kind of issues with our other half. This is the polarity. So maybe if this makes sense to you, you are being encouraged to be honest and be yourself around this person. I don't know why I had to mention that, because I wasn't planning on doing twin flame readings or anything like that, but it sort of just struck me that this could be what this means. If not, then this is actually just encouraging you to remember to integrate both. We always focus on whatever positive qualities we have, and we are proud of those, but we sometimes suppress the negative ones, which the ones we consider negative, because they're not normatively accepted. But we have to accept all of ourselves, and just be ourselves and be true to ourselves. So maybe there's a side of you that you are trying to suppress. Maybe there's something within you that you feel like you can't show to other people, and your spirit guides are encouraging you to just be yourself. Okay, there's nothing you have to hide. You're perfect as you are, both good and bad. Let's see if we can get a prediction from the Lenormand on something about to happen in your life. You have a bear. Okay, something really big is about to happen. The moon and a strip. Okay, we have some really big changes coming up for you guys. I don't know if you're moving, but this could also just mean that there's some kind of really, really big change coming up for you. And this could have to do with romance, because the moon card often also indicates romantic issues, but it could be illusions. So maybe you're moving out of some kind of illusion about yourself. Okay. So maybe you're actually having a breakthrough about yourself. So let's see. If your question was not answered in this reading, or your concern was not addressed, let's see. Ask your question, and I'm going to draw a card, and this will be your answer from your spirit guides, okay? Well, this is uncertain. It depends on your vibration, okay? That's what the card is saying, okay? But there's some kind of completion coming for you, okay? There's some kind of cycle that is ending for you. But you have to, if you want to achieve whatever you asked about, you have to raise your vibration. And I'm sorry to say so, but you actually do that by integrating your shadow side. You actually do that by doing shadow work. So I suppose I was sort of right. If it made sense to you, I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear your story if you want to share it with me. If not, I really just hope this helped you out in any way, okay? Actually, I'm going to do something for you because I didn't do it for the other card, but I have some fortune cookies. And John just told me to pull one fortune cookie for you guys. There's going to be some kind of message here for you, okay? You are very quick and checkmate the others, okay? So your spirit guides want you to know that you actually have the upper hand in whatever you're asking about, okay? That was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit like if this made sense to you. Otherwise, I hope to see you in another reading, okay? Bye. If you chose this apatite, let's see what the spirit have for you guys. No, sorry, that wasn't the apatite. If you chose the amethyst, let's see. What does your spirit guide want to tell you right now? Sanctuary. Okay, you're being encouraged to meditate more and receive. There's some kind of gift coming for you. They want you to know that there's some kind of gift coming from you for you. Let's see, what could that be? Miracles. Okay, so there's some kind of gift coming for you guys, and it's going to be a true miracle, okay? Let's see. Maybe you're in a bad place right now, and they're wanting to comfort you. So they want you to know, and just rest assured that there's something really good coming for you. Let's see what that might be. Wish upon a star. Well, I know. Can't make this stuff up. Believe in yourself. Okay, so you're about to achieve some kind of goal, but you have to really just believe in yourself to give it that final push so the universe can deliver it to you. Okay? Let's see, generosity. Yeah, the universe is wanting to give you something. Someone is going to give you something of value because we have generosity and value here. So maybe there's some kind of gift coming for you, or this is simply the universe telling you that there's some kind of that they're gifting you with something wonderful, something miraculous very soon. Okay, let's see, what could that be? Wow, this is the third time this card comes up. Historic and wow, okay. There's something coming for you which is going to change your life drastically, okay? And it might have something to do with your job, or it might have something to do with like a small endeavor, like a hobby or something. But it could also be a person. Let's see, just one more card. Okay, they're not wanting to disclose exactly what it is because it's still a secret. You're not supposed to know this, okay? But I think it's a really nice message to get. You're about to get something from someone or from the universe. You just have to, trust, believe in yourself. Believing in yourself would give this the final push. You have to believe in miracles. Let's see, if your question was not answered, let's see, what would they want to tell you? Okay, so this wish will come true. That's what they're saying. This wish will come true. But letting go will give you the outcome that you truly want, okay? So this is, law of attraction, how it works. You have to let go of, you have to detach if you want your wish to come true, if you want to manifest, but your wish will come true. So it's like they're emphasizing that this wish of yours will come true. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Thank you so much for watching. And let's just see what we have for the next pile for the selenite. Just give me one quick minute. I want to check. No, as I suspected, I skipped the apatite. So we're going to go back to this. This was actually number 3, but I just did number 4. So this is number 3. If you chose the apatite, let's see, what does your spirit guides want to tell you? What is the most important message or advice from your spirit guides at this moment? Compassion. Be gentle with yourself and see the light in yourself as well as others. Intuition. Okay, so this is a good old message about trusting your intuition. There's something that perhaps is bothering you and you're not knowing which direction to go or what to do about this. And you're perhaps not thinking that you're not seeing things clearly, but your intuition will tell you what you need to know. Let's see. Decide. It's time to decide about something. Happy surprise. You guys, that was in pile 3 as well. Something really good is coming up for you guys. There's a happy surprise on its way for you. Let's see if we can get a little more information about that. Your spirit guides really want to cheer, they want to cheer you up with something. You've been having a rough time with someone. I think someone did you wrong, and that's what they're wanting you to be compassionate about. But there's this really, really happy surprise coming up for you. Some kind of opportunity coming up for you, a beginning, a new beginning, and just one final card. Oh, and confidence. I think you're coming into a time where your confidence will be growing a lot. For some reason, something's going to happen. A new beginning will come into your life, and it's going to make you feel a lot better about yourself. Okay. Oh. Well, as I said that, the coffin popped out. But I'm not going to say. I'm actually, if it's meant to come out, it's going to come out. I'm going to draw it out if it's meant to come out. I use the Lenormand for more like predictions, not as much advice, but this is more like really, specific predictions on what's to come. So we have a cross. Oh, wow. A burden, some kind of burden with regards to some kind of social situation, maybe even social media. But this will be resolved and give you a lot of happiness. Does this make sense to you? So we have, what the cards are literally saying is a burden related to something with regards to, social matters will end up surprising you in a very happy way, okay? So this is tying into what your spirit guides wanting you to know about the happy surprise. Okay, so if your question was not answered, as I promised, I will draw a card or a few cards for that question. So ask your question or think of your question, and I'm going to draw your cards, and your spirit guides will tell you what the answer to that question is, okay? The outcome you desire is destined already, okay? So I don't think I need to draw any more cards. This is a yes. This is a yes. This is, no need to worry about that. All right. So if you chose the selenite, let's see. What does spirit want to tell you? Your spirit guides want you to know what is the most important message or advice for you at this moment. That will be cycles. Okay, so everything has a right time. There's something about timing. You're being impatient about something. However, you are being promised that there's prosperity for you guys, okay? And intention. So you have to be clear in your intentions. The reason why you're not able to manifest what you're wanting is because you're too conflicted in your thoughts. You're doubting this. You're going from trusting the process to doubting the process to trusting the process to doubting the process. That's the message I'm getting either way. Let's see. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. What else do they want to tell you? Hello and goodbye. There's some kind of change, which ties into the cycles. You know, there's some kind of cycle that is ending for you. It might have to do with a friendship. It's saying best friends. And if not, maybe this is meaning that you're going to start some kind of new cycle that will give you, that will expand your social circle. Or they're wanting you to spend more time with friends. If you're isolating yourself, perhaps this is it. They want you to be more with your friends or get more support from your friends with whatever that concerns you. You have to believe that you deserve happiness, okay? That is an important message from your spirit guides. And also, you have to clean up some kind of mess. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not saying you're messy, but I'm saying that your spirit guides are pointing out that there's some kind of mess in your life and you know you have to clean it up and it's time to decide to do so. And this might have to do with a friend. It might have to do with some kind of friendship that maybe something happened and you're meant to clean that up. Maybe you are perhaps being urged to forgive a person. You're going to know what that means for you. But if I tell you that your spirit guides are urging you to clean something up, the first thing that came to mind, that's it, okay? Let's ask Lenormand if there's a prediction for you about something in your near future from your spirit guides, of course. Saying something about a house. Okay, so home and the birds and okay. Well, there's there's a new beginning on the horizon, you guys, because with the child card, this always indicates a new beginning. It might have something to do with, so we have house right next to the birds, which is something about your home and communication, which would also be something about someplace you feel at home, having to do with communication, which maybe has something to do with the friends that I talked about. So perhaps you and your best friend aren't talking. I mean, that was just, that could be like hypothetical. And there's going to be some kind of new beginning, some kind of cleaning up of that mess. However, this is a message about some kind of communication close to home having a new beginning, okay? I hope that made sense to you. It's not always easy to read the Lenormand cards. But if your question or concern was not addressed, let's do that now. Let's ask Spirit, think of your question, and I'm going to answer that question, okay? Oh, God. They really don't want to answer your question. Yeah, the first card here is too soon to determine. So, whatever question you ask, I'm sorry, blooper. Whatever question you ask your spirit guides, I don't think they want to tell you. Let's just ask one more. Let's see. Some things are not meant for you to know. This was literally the card that popped out. So I'm sorry, guys. I can't tell you. I'm not meant to tell you, okay? Oh, yeah. Some things are just not meant for us to know, and Spirit will tell us that we're just supposed to trust the process, okay? If you chose the smoky citrine, let's see. What is the most important message or advice from your spirit guides? That was quick. Friendship. Seek out your soul family or spend time with positive people. That is the message, advice for you. Trust and leap into the unknown. Okay, you're really, really uncertain about taking a leap of faith, and I think they want you to do it. Spirit can never tell you what to do. They can always advise you because they see that, they have a higher perspective of things and they know what's going to benefit you in the long run. So you are having some kind of doubts about whether or not to move forward with something. And I think they're telling you that it's totally safe to take a leap of faith. This is the Goddess card. Honor your divine feminine energy and see your inner beauty and love every part of you. So this is a message about self-love, and don't we always get those some kind of way? Self-love is a lifelong process, but you are encouraged to build more on your self-love at this time, okay? Maybe through friendship. Let's see what the cards want to tell us. What is the message for this pile? Acceptance, purification, and love. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Again, I don't think this is love as in romantic love. This is self-love, you guys. This pile is all about finding a way to love yourself more. And this could be through friendship, because when you see how others appreciate you and your time, you actually find it easier to see value in yourself, okay? There's some kind of purification needed, and I'm not sure. Maybe this means you have to maybe this means you should detox. Let's see, what do the spirit guides want to tell us about this purification? What could that have something to do with? Definitely yes. Okay, so spirit guides are wanting you to go on some kind of detox. This could be an emotional detox, or this could be a physical detox. However, the exercise card just came out, so I think it's a physical detox. I think your spirit guides want you to detox your body. Maybe you're heavy on the sodas. Maybe you're too much of a sugar junkie, they're actually encouraging you to take a break from that and do a detox on your body. Let's see if the Lenormand cards want to give you a prediction on the near future. I use these cards for future predictions because they're not as advice card-ish-y. They're more like, you know, very specific information about what's to come. So let's see for pile 6, what's to come for pile 6. The general message for what's to come. Okay, mice and sun and child. Okay, that's the second time the child card wants to come out. So don't stress yourself out about. I'm sorry. Let's redo that one. Don't stress yourself out about stuff, because we have the mice card with the sun, which means that you are stressing yourself out. It's just simply, it's pulling from your chi. It's pulling from your life energy. And also with the child card, actually this to me is telling that there's some kind of well, this could mean a new beginning, but that's very vague and it's very general. But if I were to do a more specific prediction, I would actually say that this could mean weight loss. So if you are currently in a kind of exercise regimen, or you're really focused on your diet or wanting to make some kind of change, this is actually indicating some sort of progress with you know, your body becoming more as you would want it to be. This makes actually a lot of sense with the other cards with the self-love. So maybe this actually means that you're currently doing some kind of you know, you're progressing in this department. Okay, that was your message from the spirit guides, but they thought you should know. But if your question was not answered, think of your question, and I will pull a card for the end to answer that question that you're having, that concern that you came to this reading about. Okay, let's see. Ask your question, and your answer is. Okay, there's nothing wrong, and yes. So whatever you are worried about, they're wanting to reassure you that there's nothing wrong. You're just, you know, you're seeing you're seeing stuff that's not there. Everything is fine, and the answer is yes. Okay. So if you got any value from this reading, remember to hit like and consider subscribing, or consider donating to my channel if you want to. Again, you don't have to. It's just an option because someone said that a lot of people do that, so I decided to. Why not? Thank you so much for watching today, and I really hope you enjoyed this. And of course, if you want to, leave me a comment if there's some kind of specific question you would like to have answered. I would be happy to oblige, okay? So that was what I have for you guys today, and have a great morning, day, or evening wherever you are. Me and my unicorn are signing off for today. Bye.